everyone, it's Brian back with Inspiring How You See That. We're the channel that talks about all different kinds of music and entertainment, brings you inspirational stories, and interviews some of your favorite artists. So today we're back with a brand new artist spotlight, and we're going to shine it today on a band called Ignite the Fire. Now, my first exposure to these guys was actually seeing them live here in Erie. It was at Basement Transmissions, and they were one of the bands that were opening for Awake at Last. I knew nothing about them going into the show, and I was completely blown away. They are a hard rock band from Maryland, and they are incredible. I mean, I got to tell you, the lead singer, and forgive me, Jack, if I'm saying your name wrong, but it's Jack Gurecki. He has a presence on stage. He is an awesome frontman. I mean, he's got charisma. His voice is incredible. He's got a very unique voice. If you know Ed Kowalczyk from live, now Jack's voice is deeper, but when he sings higher, I could hear a little bit of Ed Kowalczyk from live in there. And man, he sounded awesome. And after seeing him live, okay, I got to check out more about this band. Now, joining Jack we've got Caelan Gregory, Mark Quinn, and Michael Nelson that make up the entirety of Ignite the Fire. And I gotta tell you, and I don't know if they are, but I have a feeling that they may be Christians, based on some of the lyrical content and just seeing them in person and talking to them and watching them interact with other people. They had a lot of grace and kindness about them. So if you're not guys and you see this, I apologize, but that was kind of the sense that I got. But again, they were phenomenal live. I was really impressed. And one of the things that, as I was, doing some research for this video that I found really interesting was the lead singer again, Jack. He suffers from Asperger's. Or maybe I shouldn't say suffers. He has Asperger's, and he talked about that in an interview I read, where it's not easy for him to be in social situations and look people in the eye and kind of read some social norms. I got to tell you, when I met him, I had no idea. He's come a long way because he was a super nice, very engaging guy when I talked to him. But I really respect the fact that he talks openly about that and some of the struggles that he had growing up with that. And so, Jack, thanks for being open, because that helps shine a light on that and helps other people who are going through something similar to know that they're not alone with that. And that's something you'll see as you listen to Ignite the Fire. First of all, they have a fantastic song with Jack's vocals, with the heavier riffs that they come up with. I mean, if you kind of think, they remind me a lot of like Creed or even some Breaking Benjamin or Three Doors Down with the style of music that they have, but it's a little heavier than all those, if that makes sense. At times, some songs aren't and some songs are. But they have a lot of positivity throughout their music. And you'll see with some of the songs that I mentioned, very uplifting, like You're Not Alone. A lot of, kind of like Citizen Soldier, which we talked about before, where there's a lot of really good uplifting messages in it, while also dealing with some very difficult, painful topics. Some of the songs I think you need to check out: Echoes, Lazarus. Lazarus is one of their heavier ones. I really love that. Criticize, which is an awesome song. And my favorite by them, Not Alone. Again, Ignite the Fire is phenomenal. I wish I would have found out about these guys before. I'm actually going to go and see them in South Central PA in a couple months, and I'm pumped to see them again. And so, guys, if you see this, I'd love the opportunity if we could sit down and have an interview with you guys and have you talk about everything that you've gone through. That would be incredible. So we'd like to hear from you guys. If you're familiar with Ignite the Fire, what's your favorite song by them? Have you seen them live in concert? And what were your thoughts if you have? And as always, we want to thank you guys for spending this time with us. We love you all. God bless, and rock on.